Ganoderma, enhancing innate immune system in fighting pathogen. Let's start with immune system in very brief. Immune system can be categorized into innate immunity is the first lines of defense and adaptive or acquired immunity. We may acquire certain immune response through heredity from our parents and before them, and also through exposure where we acquire immunity in certain diseases after getting sick, where afterward we won't develop any more symptoms, or through vaccination where we introduce the antigens of the microbes to our immune system so that we won't get sick from it later. For the topics today, we will focus on innate immunity. Innate immunity, the first lines of defense for the body, also known as non-specific immunity. Innate immunity are very important in fighting new and unknown pathogens. The response time for innate immunity are very fast, usually immediately or within few hours. Innate immune system consisted of physical barriers, such as the skin and mucous membranes, together with their secretions. Immune cells, which we normally call them white blood cells, and the immune system consisted of small proteins molecules called complements and cytokines. When our body facing with an invading pathogen such as viruses, macrophage, also known as the big eater cell, are immune cells that involve in the detections, phagocytosis, and destructions of bacteria and other invading microbes. Especially in the events of viral infections, macrophage plays an important role in activating other immune cells. In the event of viral infections, natural killer cells or NK cells are responsible of eliminating the infected cells to prevent further proliferations of the virus. NK cells also responsible for the eliminations of cancer cells. Neutrophils are the most abundant cells of the innate immune system, are short-lived and are the earliest responder to infections. Eosinophils are the important effector cells against parasitic infections. Dendritic cells are activated by cytokines secreted by macrophage and receive processed antigen, becoming the antigen-presenting cells, which is required for the activation of adaptive immunity. Other immune cells, mast cells, and basophils will also trigger the inflammatory responses. In innate immunity, inflammatory responses plays an important role in the fighting of invading pathogens, especially new and unknown pathogens. Ganodermal System, also known as reishi and lingzi. In Ganoderma, there are more than 400 different types of bioactive and micronutrients. The most important bioactive that beneficial for immune systems are the water-soluble extract, reishi polysaccharides, and terpenoids. Other important bioactives including adenosine, peptides, and organic minerals. Bioactive of Ganodermal System are able to activate neutrophils and enhance their activities, activating the macrophage and enhance the phagocytic activities of the macrophage system in the activation of other immune cells through its cytokines productions, enhancing the activity of NK cells for better efficacy in destroying infected cells and cancer cells. Ganoderma extracts also promote the maturations and proliferations of dendritic cells. Dendritic cells are also responsible for the regulation of adaptive immunity. When facing threats from the unknown pathogen to the body, a quick and sufficient innate immune response are required to stop the spreading of the pathogen. This is important especially for viral infection. Certain viral infections such as SARS, MERS are able to cause the delayed response of the innate immune system. Therefore, it is important to enhance the macrophage activation to stop the virus. In other innate immune system, especially NK cells are very important in fighting cancer cells. When a new cancer cell is created after mutation in the cell divisions, effective NK cell will be able to stop these cancer cells from proliferating. For those who have adequate functioning innate immune response, as a fast-acting immune cells fight off the virus before causing significant infection to other healthy cells. Therefore, they normally do not present any symptoms or have very mild symptoms. And in the same time, through promoting the activations and regulations of dendritic cells by Ganoderma, this will be able to aid the secondary adaptive immune response in the next step in fighting the virus. Ganodermal lucidum are able to enhance the activity of innate immune system, but the true benefits of Ganodermal lucidum are immune modulations. How Ganodermal lucidum regulates our immune system will be covered in the next video.